Hey there my Battlefield friends and fans, welcome back to Battlefield Hardline. I'm gonna play with the SAR-21, which I'm unlocking right here for $50,000. I don't usually play as an operator or medic, as you can say in Battlefield 4, because I just don't like it. If you have been knowing me, or been following me for a while, you know why. It's because you basically can't really take down vehicles with it, and the only thing you can do is you can revive your teammates, which is a good thing, and you can hand out med packs. But otherwise I'm pretty defensive. I have my gun, but I can't really do much if a car is approaching me. I basically have to make a run for it. But anyway, here we go. I was just kind of curious. This is another gun I got killed by a lot, and whenever I got killed a lot by a specific gun, I'm curious to try it out myself. So I thought, what the heck? I'm just gonna go and play as an operator for a little while. It can't hurt, so I just have to stay away from the vehicles and basically just help my team out with reviving them and stuff like that. And I can actually heal myself, which is really weird when you're not used to play the operator or medic. You actually forget that you can heal yourself. So it has been many situations where I was badly hurt and I didn't realize that I actually had a med pack on me. So I was kind of sitting in a corner waiting for my health bar or health meter to go back up a little bit so I can run out and you know, engage in the next firefight. Because you never want to run out with too low of health, because it will be so easy for the enemy to take you down with a couple of shots versus maybe a lot more bullets if you have full health. But so how is the SAR-21? As you can see here, or if you've already probably been noticing, is if you haven't used that gun yet or if you don't play this game, the SAR-21 has a pretty nasty kick here, and it's a vertical drift, and it's kind of, you know, it takes a little while getting used to know that you have to pull down your gun a bit when you shoot. And in a lot of like situations where you're like in kind of like a panic mode, you forget doing that. But because this gun is super powerful, like most assault rifles, or correct me if I'm wrong, maybe even all assault rifles, a lot of times you get away with it. Even, you know, if you hit the first 3 bullets, you know, above the shoulder, obviously you get a headshot. And even though if your gun goes like up above the head after that, then you've already gotten the kill. So a lot of times this saves you as long as you start, you know, somewhere around the chest and let the gun ride up, and so eventually will you know, end up in the head, unless the other guy, and you know, you shoot someone in the shoulder and the other guy has a headshot right with his first bullet, then obviously you lose. But you can see here the gun is just extremely kicking. And so at the beginning I was like, I don't know why people like this gun so much. It's really hard to control. I better go with a battle rifle. And as you know, if you play this game, battle rifles are almost more powerful. In my opinion, they feel more powerful. They pack so much punch, but you know, the disadvantage is the high kick. So I felt like, you know, if I do want to use a gun that has such is powerful but has such bad kick, I better play as an enforcer. At least then I can actually take down vehicles and stuff like that. But I thought I'm gonna, you know, run with it a little longer and see, because I haven't even attached anything. I haven't attached any muzzle brakes or heavy barrels or anything. There's no grip on it. So of course I realized that it was a little early to judge this gun and already give up on it, because it's not that I hated it, it's just that, you know, it's not as easy to handle as I was expecting. So I just thought I'm gonna keep playing with it. And I also realized that this gun is extremely good out of the hip. The only problem is I have a bad habit and constantly like look through the sights even if I don't have to, which a lot of times costs me very valuable seconds. And that often costs me my life, unfortunately, but I'm still working on getting rid of this habit. So here we go. We're actually looking here what we have, and I'm gonna decide to go with, what am I going with them? I think the holo I just don't like. I think the SAR-22 looks like a good candidate for now. So I have no idea how this is gonna perform, so I'm gonna do some testing up here, trying to take people out from a distance. And this guy escapes me, lucky him. But it seems like this is the scope that I want. Not too long of a scope, not too short of a scope, actually just perfect. Look at who we have here. Oh yeah, I don't know, it's weird. Even though I don't have any grip or any barrels on, it seems like the gun is more stable, or a little bit more stable. Or maybe it's just optical illusion, but it seems like, well, all of a sudden I feel it's not so hard to control anymore. But maybe I just got used to it because I've used it now in a couple of matches. And here we go, we have a test, another long distance. Yeah. It's pretty much on target, or maybe I'm just pretty much on target. I don't know. I like it actually. I cannot even imagine how amazing this gun must be once you have all the attachments on it. I can't wait, and now I'm really excited to find out. But before I can find out, of course, I have to play a few more matches, or maybe just one match, depending on how many kills I get, because, you know, you need like 50, 70 and 90 kills for all the attachments, and sometimes that doesn't sound like a lot, but it can actually add up. It's funny when you read up about this weapon in the game, not the actual real weapon. It says that it has the highest base stability and the lowest recoil of any weapon in the game. Really? Wow. I don't know if I agree with that, but we'll see. Like I said, I don't have the attachments yet. Also, it apparently has the lowest rate of fire of any weapon in this old class, and they say it could make it harder for it to use up close, but I didn't have any problems so far yet. So I'm ready. I earned my next attachments, and I go with the AP tracker rounds. I could have also gone with the extended magazine, but I didn't have the problem yet with this gun that I ran out of bullets. I usually died before that. So I think the AP tracker rounds are a pretty good bet because you have higher penetration, which always is a good thing, isn't it? So again, I really start loving this gun more and more. And again, it's more stable now, which makes absolutely no sense. And you're probably laughing at me right now because you're probably saying like, that's not even, why would it have more? What's wrong with you? There's no way it can have more, you know, it can be more stable. You haven't put any attachments on it yet that make it more stable. Yeah, it's all in my head, but that's a good thing, you know. That's like in real life. If you feel confident, you usually do better. It's all an optical illusion. It's all of what you make of. And back to the low rate of fire, it actually has its advantages because the ADS spread takes much longer to reach its maximum spread, allowing for a longer duration of sustained accurate fire, which you will notice right away. And the low fire, it also conserves ammo, making the SAR-21 best suited for medium to long range engagements. I agree on that too. And since the recoil will improve quite a bit, I think, you know, once you have the attachments, you will have no more problem. And it's actually recommended that you use a compensator because it will correct the light side-to-side recoil you will get, which is something I haven't noticed yet, but since they recommend the compensator, I will definitely attach compensator once I get to this. I haven't been able to unlock this when I did this video, but as I can say now, it is really a fun gun to use if you like to play the operator. I'm sure you have already used it or you're already eyeing it. And it's just fun to have this gun. It was in the single player, by the way, and also it can actually equip a UGL rail to allow to mount the M320 grenade launcher. That'd be another thing to try out. But, you know, as always, I hope you enjoyed this video reviewing a new gun, one of the 12 new guns in this Getaway DLC. And I hope to see you next time, hopefully more Hardline gameplay. Take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.
Keep the heat on for me!